Smart, so he's like,
right? Like you can't.
I can't just putting the dukes up, man.
Confident. I don't know. But like you're right though. What's the worst that'll happen? Be like you can't. Yeah, right. You can't write. It's like,
Are you recording the pedicure?
I'm honored that you give me your time for this interview. So,
I'm honored for this interview.
I hope this watch, you can all share this watch.
Oh my god.
You can all share this watch on different days. It is a representative of the time you've given me for this interview.
Saul Goodman's going with
Shit,
it.
man.
Thank you so much.
Best gift ever, man. Best gift I've ever received.
I am Crush Pink, and behind the camera is Jonathan, and I'm here with the post-punk Houston band.
Artificial fucking fun.
Artificial fun.
artificial fun, motherfucker.
Artificial fun.
And I just saw you guys play at the...
Super happy fun land.
Super happy Funland.
Toyota-thon.
The Rec Center.
And before we begin, could you guys each say who you are and what you do in the band?
I'm Ian. I play bass.
I'm DJ. I play something like a guitar.
I'm also Ian, and I take a bunch of laxatives before I also do vocals, and I play guitar and lead some lead parts and sampling.
David Drummer.
And what are your guys' favorite color?
Like a maroon, like a wine red.
Lavender fucking purple.
Mint green.
Midnight Blue.
You guys just released your first EP last year, 2023. If someone had never heard of your band before, which of those 4 songs would you recommend they listen to first?
Monochrome.
I would say either Monochrome's a good answer. It's dancey, it's punky enough, but like Common Procedure is probably my personal favorite song out of the band, just because I feel like it's definitely not going to be for everybody, but for people who like the sound, I feel like would like maybe more of the stuff that we might come out with later on. We'll see how things go.
Recovery.
Common Procedure for sure. It's I think a new direction that the Houston scene doesn't have that often. So we hope to give the Houston scene something a little different.
Boiled Pills.
Oh.
It's a fun one.
It's a fun one. It's a fun one.
And speaking of EPs, I know you guys just released RX1 like less than a year ago, but
Actually, just like about a year ago, I think a couple weeks ago was the 1 year anniversary, maybe even. It was very recently, just about a year. We're trying to come out with more stuff soon, though. We might do a split with either Rails Pink Angels or the Aches. We really like the Aches. Shout out the Aches.
oh well, that perfectly leads into the question if you guys have any other upcoming plans.
Yeah, just a lot of out of town shows coming up soon. Trying to get on the road and spread the word.
Yeah, we got a list. Shit, man, give me a second to find my phone. Playing all around Texas, August.
August 2nd, Denton, Texas. August 3rd, Dallas. August 5th, we're playing Houston, Wonky Power. Then August 17th, we're playing in Austin, Under a Bridge. And August 18th, here in Houston with Third Days at somewhere. And that's it. You're good.
Yeah, I don't have
A whole lot of fun times in between that, so it'll be good.
Oh shit. Oh wait, no, it's a house thing. Yeah, flyers to be announced. Flyers to be announced.
TBD. TBD.
It's all very clandestine, so fly by night kind of shit.
It's all coming together. Yeah, buddy.
Top 4 favorite movies of all time.
Aliens. Shaun of the Dead. Pineapple Express and Stand By Me.
In no particular order, say Nausicaa. I'd say The Holy Mountain. I'd say Evil Dead. And then Mutiny in Heaven. I don't know. It's a good one. Yeah.
Honorable mention. Martyrs. If you've never seen Martyrs, watch Martyrs.
Make sure you're in a good headspace before you watch Martyr.
I say Where the Wild Things Are, Dogville, Blue Velvet, and fucking Over the Hedge.
Dave's a movie guy. Always has. Over the Hedge is a great like anti.
Film, bro.
No, it's an anti-fascist political commentary movie. It's very anti-consumerist. It's a great movie. I recommend anybody who's interested in anything watch Over the Hedge. It's a great.
Carl drinks coffee and he gets really hyper. That's
my favorite part.
yeah, that's very. So I'm gonna say Return of the Living Dead. Honestly, I was just thinking about that. Probably like No Country for Old Men or something.
Fucking Shawshank Redemption.
Easy Rider, and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah, that's good.
If you knew you were to die right after your set, would you guys have died happy?
Yeah, I think we played a pretty fucking banger set. I'd be happy.
That'd be dope to be
As long as the rest of my band does something cool with my corpse and leaves me up on stage as a presentation.
I would have died very sweaty and greasy and sticky. I probably wouldn't be happy.
If I died at Super Happy Funland, I'd probably be there for a while. So that's pretty immortal.
So humid in there. You decompose in like 4 days less.
And if you could domesticate any animal, what animal would you choose to live alongside?
Okay. Damn, I was gonna give this one probably a crab. I really like the design of a crab.
Yeah.
They look like friendly creatures, but they're not.
This is pretty simple. Yeah, crabs are cool. I'd say a Tyrannosaurus Rex if they were still around. Yeah.
That's cheating.
Yeah, man. I think that'd be pretty sick.
I'd say either Komodo dragon, because they got that paralyzing bite, and then they also have a neurotoxin in their venom that melts the flesh of people after they bite them, and they just start eating them while they're alive because they're paralyzed. They can't do nothing. So if I had a Komodo dragon, it'd be kind of sick if I had it trained. Either that or a great white.
People already done it, but probably a baboon or something.
The baboon one that has ended poorly in history. Primates ripping people's face off.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Shreds. Yeah.
Where does the name Artificial Fun come from?
It was a conversation I was having several years ago, and we were talking about sort of like different things that people do for fun and how there's not really like a third place for many people to access. There's not really like a whole lot of things for people, like especially in my age group, to do, I feel like. And so people tend to, just go to like social media. Or I grew up playing like a fuck ton of video games. I love Skyrim, Fallout New Vegas. And so like you're not actively like fucking doing anything when you're doing these things. You're like, it's like a casino, you're just watching like lights flash. And I feel like that's been like the main source of entertainment for people of my generation. And as we're going towards, I came up with a name like a year or two ago, no, over 2 years ago now at this point. And we're going to like more artificial things, artificial flavoring, artificial intelligence, whatever. I feel like, artificial fun is the new thing. So it's kind of the direction I see society going towards. It was a riff off of that idea.
To add to that, I think it was kind of chosen kind of like nonchalantly without any much thought, but over the years, I think it's coming to mean something a little bit sort of profound, where like it's kind of represents human nature to kind of escape reality, to indulge in all these escapes and indulgences and stuff, and to avoid our true nature, which is I don't know what it is, but it's not mindless consumption. It's not mindless consumption of social media and a bunch of other crap, like he said.
Yeah. If it's not genuine, it's artificial.
And David, you once, after an artificial show, asked me, was the set too short? And I said, nah, it was just perfect. So my question for you all is, what is a perfect time for a set? Yeah.
I think this show was probably our longest one. I don't think that's necessarily a perfect one. It might have been perfect for tonight because of the vibe and because of the show and everything. But I think it varies from show to show. But I think ideally somewhere around like 17 minutes, I think. I think that I'm glad you remember that. I remember that too, actually, because we played like 13 minutes on that one. I thought it was super fast, but I think for that occasion it was perfect. So it just varies from show to show.
I like bands that play for a long time. So probably like around an hour would be cool for me. Yeah. I think it also just depends on like the set. You know, if you're having like some kinds of like contemporary music, you might want to have like more time to kind of, I guess, like set up for dynamics, like build and release of tension, things like that. But I think for our music, probably like an hour would be like as long as we could physically handle it, I think. I don't know, maybe more. I would like to see us play longer if we can, but we'll see.
Pushing human boundaries.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think our set, like at least with RX1 being released and things like that, I personally like, you know, shorter sets that, you know, kind of leaves you wanting more, if that makes sense. Like, you know, when it's run through all the way and you're like, damn, wait, is there more? Is that it? You know what I mean? I feel like I love when the audience has that reaction where it's like, damn, they're done. You know what I mean? It's very quick.
I say it's like a conversation. Once you said what you had to say, that's your go time. So when we're done saying stuff, then we're done. You know?
It's your go time.
And if humanity were to die out in some horrific apocalyptic way, which one are you guys choosing? Giant monster, energy crisis, zombie apocalypse, nuclear war, or something else?
Like to survive in, or as like most likely?
Which one would you rather humanity permanently die out in?
Oh, okay. So what were the options again?
Giant monster, nuclear war, energy crisis, and zombie apocalypse.
What was the first one? I'm so sorry.
Giant monster.
Giant monster sounds fun. I'd like to at least see some of that.
We're talking King Kong, we're talking Godzilla, Anguirus, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Megalon.
There's a whole lot of planet. If it's just one giant monster, I mean, like, statistically speaking, I feel like a lot of us would make it out. And also, we couldn't necessarily blame any other nations for it, thus hopefully not leading in any wars at the end of society's collapse.
Poisonous frog apocalypse. Yeah, poisonous frog apocalypse. They're present. They're waiting.
I think if it's aliens, it could be like the last chance for Earth to come together and solve racism, because we got a different race. It's like those
What do we
fucking
do with this now?
extraterrestrial motherfuckers.
We got a whole new thing to figure out.
I think it'd help. But we'd probably die, you know.
We'd probably die, yeah. I think any extraterrestrial races that's out there is already hiding among us and have way, way more advanced technology than we've already got, so we're paying them.
I think a great big monster would probably be the biggest last final reveal of a supernatural thing to society, and be a great way to go out because it would challenge everything we know.
Maybe like a god before.
Before we're released into the next plane of existence. So I think that would be the most interesting.
Yeah.
All the times I've had the honor of seeing you guys live, you guys always have a really eccentric stage presence. Are your moves and energy inspired by any artists, bands, or specific feelings from the heart?
I would say that it comes from not only just me being like angry in a sense, but it's like this is my space to be me, if that makes any sense. So like I love to be eccentric and kind of give those feelings to the crowd so that they have a space to feel understood by my moves.
I have like an attention deficit disorder, so I think it's an outlet for that.
Yeah, I definitely have ADHD. Yeah.
Can you repeat the question? I apologize.
All the times I've had the honor of seeing you guys, you've always had an eccentric stage presence. Are your moves and energy inspired by any artists, bands, or specific feelings from the heart?
Yeah, I kind of related to what DJ said a little bit. I've always really liked just being on stage in general. I've done like theater and stuff since I was little. And I feel like being on stage for me is more natural because naturally I like to be a loud, kind of weird person, and outside of being on stage, because of that natural inclination to be that way, I tend to be very anxious because screaming all the time doesn't necessarily fit in with society's standards of normality. And so when I'm on stage, I can roll around and I can scream and jump up and down, and people are like, yay, instead of like, call 911, call 911. I also really fuck with a lot of different artists. Growing up, Lux Interior was one of my biggest inspirations. Always loved that. He was kind of just a machine that didn't stop until the very end.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I just loved people like John Bonham growing up, like the great big rock and roll legends and stuff, and then progressed to people like the Birthday Party, who still kind of have that same essence of like rock and roll and just like in your face, don't give a shit.
Shout out Nick Cave.
Yeah.
Shout out Nick Cave. Thank you, Nick Cave.
Yeah.
Bow, bow.
So yeah, guys like that and like what they represent and stuff. That's what it feels like. Even if it's just like to like 5 people or 50, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's still cool, especially with these guys who share like the same interest. It makes it special because I'm doing it with friends that I care about. So yeah.
Love you, Dave.
We love you, Dave.
Any favorite Houston venues you want to shout out?
1810 Ohaman. It's one of my favorites. I like the drum circle they do. I like the general overall vibe. When they have out-of-town bands, I think they're interesting. I've seen Prison Affair there. I've seen a lot of other cool local bands there. I saw this one band. God, I wish I could remember their name, but it was like a punk band, just a bassist. I think they had a bassist, but it was like, what I remember is a drummer and a marimba player, and they were playing punk music somehow through that. And one of the best shows I've ever seen. Local 1810 Omaha. Love it.
I wouldn't say any venue in particular, just more the bands that play at those venues. Just support them all. Go check out a new venue. Go check it out. It's probably dope.
A lot of random new venues popping up, like a lot of random little DIY spots and almost like convention centers and halls people are renting out. I've seen lately. It's been interesting seeing things pop up like that.
Probably Bohemios. It's just like a vibey place. It's just cool.
Where?
There goes the interview. Bohemios. Yeah.
Bohemios.
Good spot. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I think the audio equipment will pick it up. We can still continue the interview. If you could have any musician, alive or dead, join the band, either playing on stage or writing songs, what musician would you choose?
Rod Stewart's not dead, but I want Rod Stewart in this band.
Tim Kerr. I love his guitar playing. I love his energy, and he's been in some of my favorite projects from Texas. Yeah, Tim Kerr. His guitar playing influenced me from a young age.
That's a hard one, man. I want Robert Fripp to hang out in the back in a weird suit.
Fuck yeah!
I want him to have a weird suit and look angry all the time, and he just orchestrates things with weird puppet hands.
Fucking John Bonham from Led Zeppelin, just because that would fucking throw everything off, and he would just fucking beat the shit out of the drums and kick me out of the band because he'd be the best. So
Never kick you out, bro. Irreplaceable. Irreplaceable.
Ian, is it true that you once worked at a Buffalo Exchange?
No, I've applied there several times. I've gone in for interviews several times, and I've never worked at Buffalo Exchange.
hire him. He's a good dude with clothes.
I don't know what they didn't like. I don't know. It didn't work.
Ian, it is my understanding that you recently moved here 3 or so years ago.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a Houston since 2020. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. New Jersey. The Garden State. I came down from there to Houston, and it's been a hot, sweaty mess ever since.
Any major differences between the scene up there and down here?
Well, it wasn't in a major city. Being in the 4th largest city in the country, that's Houston, really helps for meeting a lot of musicians, for having like the availability to be with, like, I love this genre of music. So I feel like I'm happy I'm not begrudgingly playing the blues or something in a band in a shitty Jersey bar. I'm playing the music that I want to play. So with all these people conglomerated into Houston, there's abundance of choices, venues, and artists. It's great.
There's always somebody you can play with. There's always somebody you can pick a show with. Just don't be afraid to reach out, DM anybody if you think their band's cool. Just fucking hit them up. Worst they can do is say no.
Dream job / career outside of music?
I'm studying to be an English professor, so probably that.
Oh man, I have no idea. I've always thought geology was kind of cool, but I don't really know as much of it as I used to. It's my answer right now. I guess paleontology or geology. I like history.
Man, I want to be a brain surgeon, man.
Oh shit.
That shit sounds crazy.
Dude, you can practice on me. Just practice on me, bro. We got this. Watch a couple YouTube videos.
I'll get you straight, brother. I'll get you straight. I got you. Yeah, brain surgeon.
This is dream job. I don't know. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pizza maker.
Oh shit. Like a pizza restaurant? Like have your own place?
I really wanted to toss the dough. I guess I could still do that, but
Fuck it, man. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Final question. Why? Why do you keep playing, writing, and performing in Artificial Fun?
what else would I do?
This is my outlet. This is what makes me me. And I love to be here and I love to be doing it with these motherfuckers.
I've been in bands for like almost 10 years now at this point, and I don't really see myself doing anything else with my life. It's pretty much what I put most of my time into that I can. Yeah, I really appreciate these guys. I couldn't do it without Dave or DJ or Ian. I fucking love y'all.
Hell yeah, this is a great group of fucking guys. We all love music. We all love playing. We fucking love each other and support each other. So, yeah, there's no need to stop that as long as that keeps going.
Yeah.
These are a great group of guys. Great guys, these guys.
Any final words?
Oh, final question. One more. Sorry.
Any final words?
Oh, no final words, actually.
I have one.
Just thanks for the interview. You're doing a wonderful job. Keep interviewing people. I think it's cool as fuck.
Thank you, Ian.
What you do, man. Keep doing what you do. And also, if you're thinking about picking up any instrument, just fucking do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. Find a group of people and just fucking get up there and do it, man. Just do it.
We're in a world of like almost like post-genreism. It doesn't fucking matter how good you are. It doesn't matter what you're playing. There's so many different things to listen to out there. Somebody's gonna fuck with what you're putting down. You know, as long as it's genuine. That's really all it is. All it is. Yeah.
Genuinity.
Yeah.
Make sure you love what you do and love your craft. Yeah, that'll get you far.
Love what you do what you love, and eat a lot of fiber.
Great interviewer. He's not gonna be in the next Nardwar because he's gonna have his own name. That's gonna be great. Support him, and thank you for giving us your time. Also.
Thank you, Dave. Well, this concludes the interview. Goodbye!